Hey everybody, Mr. Cameron here to show you a really fun activity called the Underhand Roll, Underhand Throw Challenge. And this is a 1-minute challenge where you can be competing against yourself or you can compete against somebody else. Alright? You are going to need a little bit of equipment for this game. The first thing you're going to need is some kind of ball, something that will roll, and you want it to be kind of soft. Alright, so I'm just using a really soft yarn ball here. That way when I throw the ball or roll the ball, it's not going to damage anything or hurt you or anything like that. So I have a really soft ball. That's the first thing you need. The second thing you need is a target for an underhand throw. So I'm using this blue bucket, but if you have a laundry basket or another kind of bucket that you would like to use, that's totally okay. You don't want it to be huge, 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 but you also don't want it to be really, really small either. So a nice sized bucket is going to be one of our targets on this side of the floor. And then your other side of the floor, you're going to need to target something that you can roll to. So I'm using a cone, something that I can see if my ball rolls and touches. If you don't have a cone, you can use like maybe a plastic cup or a paper towel roll, something that can stand up that you can see if your ball rolls and touches. All right? So how this game works is you're going to spread out your two targets. So I have my cone on one side, and I have my bucket on the other side. You're going to have somebody time you for 1 minute and see how many points you get. You're going to be using both an underhand roll and an underhand throw in this game. So let's just say that you start on this side. Standing next to your target, you are going to perform an underhand throw at your bucket. Okay, but I have to stand back here behind my cone. All right? If I make my ball into the bucket, that counts as 1 point, and I'm going to, as quickly as I can, run to the other side, get my ball out, and I'm going to roll my ball back this way because now I'm facing the target that I roll to. All right? So I'm going to go through my cues of rolling, arm back, step an opposite foot, and roll. All right? If your ball touches the cone, that's another point. If you miss the cone, no point, but you keep going back and forth. So now I run across, I perform an underhand throw. All right, come across, get my ball, perform an underhand roll. All right, and you're going to go back and forth, counting how many times your ball either goes in the bucket for your underhand throw or how many times your ball hits your target on your underhand roll. Okay? Like I said, time yourself for 1 minute. Challenge yourself. Do it over and over and over and see how many points you can get. What's your highest score you can get. Challenge somebody else. So you do it for a minute and then somebody else does it for a minute and see who gets the higher score. Make sure you're having a lot of fun and use good sportsmanship. See you soon.